What things do you do as a woman to kind of, maintain everything that you have going on and keep yourself up? I typically have a maintenance week, I'd say every 2 to 3 weeks, and this upcoming week is maintenance week for me. So I'm going to take you guys along during this weekly vlog and just kind of, show you all those things that I am doing to keep things running over here, keep myself looking and feeling decent. And I will also include how much I pay for each of these things just to kind of give you guys an idea how much I spend each month on maintenance. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Sunday is always like so exhausting for me. When I come to kind of start my weekly vlogs on Sunday evening, I'm always so worn out. For me, like Saturdays are great in terms of being a mom. Saturdays, I wake up, I'm energized. We kind of have a Saturday morning ritual of getting Chick-fil-A breakfast. And so like we go get Chick-fil-A breakfast. I'm excited to like do things with the kids. I feel like, they've been in school all week. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. My energy levels are high. But by the time Sunday rolls around, I am struggling a little bit. And I try not to be too hard on myself and to give myself grace, especially right now because I'm solo. And so on the weekends, like I really feel the pressure of being solo because like I don't have any help with the kids on the weekend unless like my mom is in town or I, basically like call someone in for backup to help with the kids. And so like on the weekends, pretty much I am with them nonstop. Whereas like at least during the school week, I get that little break in the school day. So by Sundays, y'all, I just feel so burnt out. I feel touched out. I don't want anybody to say mommy anymore. I'm always so ready to get them in bed. And I kind of feel guilty about it because I'm like, I'm supposed to enjoy this a little bit more. But I promise you, I love being a mom and I do enjoy Saturdays with them. But Sundays are hard, and I guess I've already like done all the things on Saturday and like used up all that positivity and energy. And so on Sundays, I do feel like my patience can be a little thin. And I'm always like finding myself kind of reflecting like, dang, like, was I a good mom today? Like it's their day too. Did they enjoy the day? But, we have to give ourselves grace, especially in this season. I say all that to say I am tired, so bear with me as I kind of walk through what I have going on this week. Of course, as always, I have my handy dandy planner here, and I'm kind of gonna spend a little bit of time like writing out what I have going on this week. Like I said, this is maintenance week. So pretty much everything that I have planned, all my appointments are like kind of maintenance related. I try to just get all that stuff in 1 week and then, I'm done. I don't have to do it again for another 2 to 3 weeks, like depending on what I kind of have coming up if we have like a trip or an event or something like that. But yeah. So tomorrow is Monday. Let's see. Okay, so in my last weekly vlog, I shared with you guys that I went to a plastic surgeon for a consult about a little mini mommy makeover. I say it's a mini mommy makeover because I think I'm leaving the girls as is. It's really just in my like tummy area that I was interested in just kind of getting a little bit of help, right? To get everything back to pre-babies, pre-C-sections, all that stuff. And I decided not to move forward with them because quite frankly, like I shared a lot about my OCD last week and like the intrusive thoughts and anxiety that I have. I am just like afraid to be put under general anesthesia, put under the knife for something that is not necessary. I'm just like, God forbid something happens to me. Like my husband's going to tell my kids that something happened to me because I like wanted a flatter tummy. I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around doing that at this point in my life. And it honestly has more to do with my mental health than anything else. Like I know that I have to get to a place where I don't have those fears and I am, just a little bit less like fearful of stuff like that. And I have like those intrusive thoughts under control. But right now I am not there yet. And so I decided not to move forward with that particular place and their service. Like they were recommending like a full tummy tuck or a full liposuction for me. I'm just not there yet. Like, I am too scared. However, in sharing about what I was looking, y'all, I'm talking with this pencil, I'm sorry. In sharing about what I was looking to get done, I found out about AirSculpt. And apparently, it is this new non-invasive. When I say non-invasive, it's minimally invasive, which would be a better way to put it. It's a minimally invasive liposuction where like you don't go under general anesthesia, and like most people go back to work within 24 to 48 hours, and like you are fully free to resume all of your normal activities after 2 weeks, and most people actually resume most of them after 4 days. So I found out about AirSculpt, and I actually have a consult with them tomorrow. So stay tuned. I'm going to write that into my planner. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And it fit very nicely into like my whole maintenance week vlog, because that is definitely maintenance. It's like a little bit more than your normal maintenance week, but I am super excited about my consult with them. I'm going to try my best to take you guys along with me as much as I can, and I will definitely let you know after my consult if I'm going to move forward with that or not. I'm really hopeful, and even though I know I don't need it, and I feel fairly comfortable in my skin, especially given that I've had 2 babies, 2 C-sections, I would love to have my belly a little bit flatter, especially as we prepare for our vow renewal coming up in Jamaica this summer. So stay tuned for that. That consult is tomorrow, actually in the afternoon at 12 p.m. On Tuesday, I have a private tennis lesson. I am still, sticking with the whole tennis thing. Like, as you guys know, that has been my new hobby. I actually had tennis today, which is why I still have on my tennis dress. I haven't showered yet, and I'm still loving it. And so that's really fun. That's not necessarily maintenance, but it kind of is maintenance, because I'm getting ready to start like the next level of group tennis lessons. So to prepare for the next level, I'm like, let me do a few private lessons to make sure that I am ready for that 1.6 to 2.0 level. That's what they call like the ratings and levels in like the whole tennis lesson system. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And then I will also get my eyebrows done on Tuesday. That is kind of another maintenance thing that I do every 2 to 3 weeks. When I was in the UAE, I was doing threading, but now that I'm back in America, I'm doing waxing again, just because I haven't found any places that I really love for threading. So if you are in the Atlanta area and you have a recommendation for eyebrow threading, please let me know that in the comments below. On Wednesday, I have a workout with my personal trainer. This is obviously maintenance for the same reason that this, little procedure might become maintenance as well. I work out on my own about like 5 to 6 days a week, but I really like to work out with my trainer just once a week, just to like get in a day of good functional strength training. I feel like that is what I struggle with, like coming up with those type of exercises on my own. I can do cardio on my own all day, whatever, but I like to have one like good day of strength training with a trainer in person. And then I also will do like 1 or 2 other strength workouts like at home or in the gym following like a Peloton workout or something like that. But having that one day with my trainer is really helpful for me. And then on Wednesday, I also have therapy. I am doing therapy every other week instead of every week right now. Thankfully, my mental health is in control enough where I haven't really needed to have a session every week, but I do definitely feel like these every other week sessions with my therapy have definitely benefited me and helped me to kind of, maintain in this season and like continue to improve when it comes to my OCD, my intrusive thoughts, things like that. So I have therapy on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, in terms of my maintenance, I will get my nails done. It has been going on 2 weeks, and they actually still look pretty good, but probably by Thursday we will have some chipping and whatnot. So I will get my nails done on Thursday, and then on Friday, the end of the week, I will get my hair done. And I actually haven't had my hair pressed in a very long time. Very long for me. It's probably been 3 months since I had my hair pressed like at the salon. Like, I've blown it out myself, but I think it's time for like a trim, a deep condition, all of that stuff. So I'm going to get my hair pressed at the salon on Friday, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to hold on to the press for a few days, because not this week coming up, but the following week, we have like Harper's graduation and some fun stuff going on. And so that is what I have planned in terms for maintenance this week. And I'm excited to take you guys along with me. I am like rarely ever in Buckhead anymore, and those of you that have visited the Atlanta area know Buckhead. I'm kind of a suburb girl nowadays. I actually grew up in Buckhead, so I used to be over here all the time, and then like when me and DJ were newlyweds, we lived in this area before we moved like outside of the perimeter a bit. But y'all, I'm in Buckhead now because I'm leaving my AirSculpt consultation, which I'm about to tell you guys about in a second. And I'm right by Lenox Mall, and I am passing what used to be the Houston's on Lenox. Like, RIP Houston's on Lenox. I still cannot believe that they closed down this Houston's. Like, this was like an Atlanta staple and like a place that I frequented so much. Like, from the time I was like a little kid all the way up until I was like college age. Like, Houston's on Lenox was just the place that you would go to grab lunch, grab dinner, like meet a friend. I'm pretty sure I had like a number of first dates at Houston's on Lenox. Me and my mom would come here like often before or after shopping on Lenox, and I'm just like looking at it now and I cannot believe they closed it down. And even more so than that, I literally cannot believe that they have not put anything else in the space. Like, the space is still vacant. And the fact that like prime real estate right there on Lenox Road across from the mall is vacant, like, you know, as a restaurant space, baffles me. Anyways, enough about my Atlanta tangent and on to my AirSculpt consult. So, exciting news. I am moving forward, and I actually already scheduled the procedure for next Tuesday. So like last night I was telling you guys all about this consult, and yeah, it was a good fit. So I had already told you guys a lot about the procedure, so I'm not gonna, rehash all of that. Everything that I told you guys last night was spot on. They use teeny tiny, like the size of a ink pen, like the end of an ink pen, but that's how big the laser is that they use to like get rid of the fat cells. I actually saw in the office like 5 pounds worth of fat. Of course, it was not real fat. It was like a replica to show you what it looked like. And I mean, I was baffled. And then they use this other little device, which looks kind of like a magic wand to like tighten the skin. And so first they go and they zap all those fat cells that need to be zapped, and then they tighten the skin. There are no sutures, no scalpel. So it is as minimally invasive as it comes. You are, obviously like pricked or whatnot, or poked, prodded, with something. There you are opened a little bit so they can get the device in and get the fat cells. So they did say that there will be a little bit of draining for like 4 to 5 days, but no scalpel, no sutures, and no like yucky drainage bulb. She gave me a list of things that she would recommend purchasing before the procedure. One of those would be like Chuck's pads to line like the car, line your bed sheets, just because you will be draining for a few days. And then she also said that most people will just like wear maxi pads inside of their compression garment to soak up some of that yucky stuff. She said that that's only for 3 to 4 days. She confirmed that most people go back to work within 24 hours. She says that you will have some soreness, but it literally feels like you've done a really, really hard workout. Like, it's that type of sore. She said it's soreness and not pain. They do prescribe you ibuprofen, but she said that a lot of people say that they never even took it, and if they did take it, it was like only at bedtime. After a full day, you wear a compression garment for 2 weeks, and for 2 weeks, no intense exercise. Walking is okay and actually recommended, and no heavy lifting. But she did say that like lifting my son is okay, like lifting him in and out of the car seat, in and out of the bathtub, in and out of the crib, that's fine. But she was like, no like lifting weights, and like try not to just like carry him around, which he's at an age where he would be trying to get down anyway. And if he wants to be
held, I can easily sit down and hold him. So yeah, I think it's a good fit. For me, it seems like way better than a tummy tuck or like traditional lipo. First of all, because I won't have like the downtime, like, having a major surgery like that, you're talking about a 6-week recovery, and you're talking about being in pain and very uncomfortable afterwards. So I won't have that. And then you're not put under general anesthesia at all. They numb you up. She said that the heaviest thing they'll give you is like laughing gas, and that's only if you're like anxious during the procedure. But yeah, I'm really excited. The doctor told me that anything that you can like pinch, they can get. And we're doing my full abdomen, so all of this good stuff will be gone. And she said that you usually see results pretty immediately, like, and that they only progress over time. And so she said, like, by the 1 week mark, all the swelling is gone and you can see pretty good results. But then, like, the 3 month mark, you can see really good results. And then the 6 month mark, you're like 100%, or 90%, you can see your results. And so I am really looking forward to it. Like I said, I went ahead and scheduled the procedure like for next week. And so I can't believe that it's happening, that I'm doing it and all of that. Of course, I'm going to take you guys along this entire progress. I'm going to take you guys along this entire process with me. I'm going to try my hardest not to turn this weekly vlog, this like maintenance week vlog, into an AirSculpt vlog. But of course, I'm super excited. So I will be talking about it and preparing for it this week, going out to buy the things that she recommended that I have on hand and all that stuff. I'll take you guys along with me for that. And then, of course, I'm going to create like a whole separate AirSculpt vlog with kind of like, even more about my consultation before and after photos and videos and all of that stuff, because I cannot wait to share about this entire experience with you guys. So yeah, I am headed now to pick up the kids from school, and that's about it for me today. Like I worked out this morning. I'm headed to pick up the kids. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so tomorrow I will have a tennis lesson and then get these eyebrows done. And maintenance week is well on its way. Like, this is honestly turning into maintenance month since I am getting my little AirSculpt procedure done and on my way to having a flatter belly soon.
I am convinced that the best way to tire children out is to keep them out after school until it is time for dinner. After I picked the kids up, we ran by my mom's house. She's going to be leaving for Boston tomorrow, so we won't see her for a bit. So we ran by her house just to see her off, and then I took the kids shopping for their sports equipment. They both have summer sports starting up pretty soon. Jackson is going to be playing soccer, so he had to get a soccer ball, and I'm going to show you his cleats, and then he will also still be doing swim lessons. And then Harper will be playing basketball for the first time ever. I know with her height, a lot of people are like, put her in basketball and volleyball. She's tried volleyball, which she really enjoyed, and now she's going to try basketball, so we can kind of see, which one of the two that she's feeling better. I also got her basketball shoes, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then she will also be doing swim team, gymnastics, and tennis still this summer. So she has quite the schedule, and this is kind of Jackson's first go at like a team sport with a ball. He is so excited. Ever since I told him that he was going to be starting soccer, he's been like, do I have soccer practice today? He is ready. He really loves basketball, but he's only 2, so it's hard to find basketball for that age group. So we're going to start with soccer for him, and then of course, as he gets older, we will add more to his regimen. I am just writing our last name on these balls so that they don't get, misplaced if anyone happens to have the same one. Jackson needed a size 3 soccer ball. This is a size 3, and you guys will see why I got this color when you see his cleats. And then Harper needed a youth size 5 basketball. So I'm just going to write our last name in case, Jackson ends up inheriting this ball down the line, so that those things are marked and ready to go when sports start. So here's what they got in terms of shoes. Harper got a little pair of Jordans. It was actually really difficult to find basketball shoes for her size. I guess most basketball shoes don't begin until like a size 3.5. She is a size 2 in regular shoes, but I sized up to a 3 in the basketball shoes, and they actually, fit really well. The 2.5 is what I tried first, just because I know that you are supposed to size up in basketball shoes, running shoes, things like that, thanks to having a professional basketball player husband who wears a size 14 regular and then 15 in basketball shoes. I know that that's kind of how it tends to be when you are like playing a sport in a shoe. So I got her these in a size 3. My husband said that they are like a little bit questionable in terms of the Jordans though. Like I know there's like a sliding scale of which Jordans we wear and which Jordans we do not wear. But he said that for a little girl, these are approved for her first basketball shoe. And I thought they were cute because I know nothing about sneakers and how to choose them. And so they're like gray and pink. I like that they're like, like still girly. They have a little pink on them, and she really liked them and said they are comfortable. So this is what she got. And then for Jackson, I was looking for running shoes for him because like it said that they could either play at this age in running shoes or cleats, and he has running shoes, but those are like his like school or like everyday shoes. So I was just going to get him a new, hopefully inexpensive pair of running shoes for soccer. But it was so hard to find shoes in his size. They were all like picked over, and they actually had soccer cleats in his size that were less expensive than any other pair of running shoes I would have bought. Because of course I was probably going to buy like Nikes, New Balance, or Adidas in terms of the running shoes. And these cleats were like $35, which was like half, or not, if not more than half of the price of the running shoes. And so look at these. Are these not adorable? These are probably the cutest little cleats I have ever seen. And like, who knows if he will love soccer or not, but like, we will probably keep these forever just as a keepsake of his first, organized sport, soccer. And now you guys see why I got this color ball, because how adorable. I cannot wait to see him out there on the soccer field. I am about to get this house cleaned up. Like I said, when we got back, it was like dinner time for the kids, and then I just put them straight in the bath and straight to bed. So I haven't cleaned up any of the, after dinner mess that's in the house. So I'm about to clean up a little bit, and then I am headed to bed myself after I like eat dinner and unwind a little bit. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow as we continue on this maintenance week. Bye. Hey guys, I just finished up my therapy session with my therapist. I think I told you guys I meet with her every other week, and it has been just so helpful, just like, to have that outlet, to have that time where I can talk about whatever needs to be talked about and get some good, I guess, resources in place on like how to deal when the intrusive thoughts come and stuff like that. She has been awesome. She's actually not only my therapist, but a close friend's therapist too. And so I don't know, me and my friend, of course, our therapist doesn't talk to me about my friend or my friend about me, but me and my friend always like talk about how great our therapist is and like all the things that we talk to her about and all that stuff. So just finished that up this morning. I had a really, really great workout with my trainer, which was fun. Yesterday, I'm so sorry I didn't check in with you guys. I got my eyebrows done, as you guys saw, but like the rest of my day just went totally awry. My tennis lesson got canceled. I had a meeting that got canceled. And so pretty much all I actually did was get my eyebrows done. And it was one of those things where even though, you know, my schedule didn't go according to plan, I'm kind of thankful that it didn't because Jackson did not sleep well the night before. So I was tired because, as you guys know, especially if you're parents, if your kids don't sleep well, you typically don't sleep well either. And so honestly, like besides getting my eyebrows done, I just napped the whole day away for the most part yesterday. And then I picked the kids up from school and, you know, mom life. But speaking of my eyebrows, have you guys ever had this happen to you? I don't know if you can see it in this lighting. I'm going to bring the camera close. Oh, you can definitely see it. So, like, the waxing, like, took my skin off or, like, burned me in some way. And it didn't feel hot or anything like that. Like, I definitely felt it after the fact, like, oh my, it's like kind of more sore than normal. Like the soreness was prolonged. And I'm like trying to figure out what the heck happened because I've been going to that place for my eyebrows for a long time and this has never happened, but I definitely need to like put some kind of scar cream or something on it. It still hurts pretty bad since it was just yesterday. And so I'm just like kind of leaving it alone so that it can heal. But let me know if this has ever happened to you, like what the cause is, because I'm not sure if I need to find another place to go, maybe somewhere that does threading, or if it's like something that just happens sometimes. So let me know what you guys think about that. Today I don't really have anything else planned for the rest of the day. Kind of going to be a chill day today. I'm going to just get some work done until I need to go pick the kids up from school. But tomorrow I am getting my nails done. So we will continue on this maintenance week. And I think I'm actually going to take Harper to get her nails done as well. So this has become maintenance week for both of us, I guess. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Woo! Okay, guys, maintenance week is officially a wrap. I just finished getting my hair done, and I'm sure you guys are like, girl, why are you walking around here looking like Shirley Temple with these tight curls? The reason is because I'm about to go to bed, and so I just had her curl it super, super, super tight, and so I'm gonna like wrap my hair, and when I unwrap it in the morning, it will still have lots of body. I have found that, you know, if I'm like getting it done in the evenings and I'm gonna wrap it, like if I get it curled tight, you know, the body will stay and it will still have curls and waves for a few days. So that is why these curls are so tight. Having my hairstylist, who also happens to be my mother's helper, she was actually my hairstylist before she started helping me with my kids, but having her come to me has been such a game changer, especially on days like today where like I really didn't have time to like go to the hair salon while the kids were at school. But like after bedtime, I'm just like sitting around chilling, and it's great to have someone that can like come to me and do my hair. So definitely recommend getting all the mobile services that you can, like in this season of motherhood that has been really, really, really clutch. I also got my nails done today. I don't know if I showed you guys the finished product, so here you go. This is what I decided to get. They are kind of like a nude with a cute little, I don't know, like sparkly fluorescent, like gray. I like them a lot. So yeah, I got my eyebrows done, hair done, nails done, had a session with my therapist and a session with my physical trainer this week. So let's talk about how much I spent this maintenance week and how much I typically spend on maintenance per month. So I get my eyebrows done like every other week, twice a month, and that's like $18 each time. I work out with my personal trainer once a week, and that's $80 per session. I have therapy twice a month, it's $75 per session. I got a gel mani-pedi. I do that twice a month, and it's like $120 each time. And then I usually get my hair done just once a month right now. Once upon a time, I was getting my hair done like every week, or not every week, every other week. But I'm like working out and sweating a lot and like doing lots of things with the kids. So I only get my hair done once a month right now, and I just feel like, kind of having something different than like a bun or top knot on top of my head. And that is $85 per month. And so the grand total that I spend, not per week, but per month on my maintenance is just over $900, $911 on my maintenance. But in my defense, I did include my therapy in that and my workouts with my personal trainer. So it's not all just like pampering, hair, nails, brows. Like there's also some like real self-care stuff in there, workouts and, mental health stuff in there. So I don't think that that is too bad per month. I am getting ready to go to bed. I actually ordered peach cobbler for dinner in true my husband's not home fashion. Like this is definitely like a wife dinner when my husband is not there. So I'm waiting for my peach cobbler to get here. I'm about to eat that probably in my bed and then roll over and go to sleep. And I actually have a lot to do the next couple of days preparing for my AirSculpt procedure. And so stay tuned if you wanted to, see more about that, like find out about the prep I'm doing for that, and also, of course, see those before and afters. Please, please, please make sure you hit the bell and subscribe because that is coming up in my next vlog. My next vlog will be all about AirSculpt, which is like, my next, I guess, maintenance thing is getting this belly in order. So I thank you guys so much for joining me this week for maintenance week, and I will see you back, I hope, next week for the AirSculpt vlog. Bye, guys.